2022 Audi Q5 SUV. The 2022 Audi Q5 is a nice compact luxury SUV. Equipped with standard all-wheel drive and available with a turbocharged gasoline 4-cylinder engine or a significantly more powerful plug-in hybrid powertrain, the Q5 is decent to drive and appeals to a variety of consumers. It is also roomy, comfortable and built to high-quality standards. But it doesn't stand apart from rivals like it once did. Changes for the 2022 model year help in this regard. Every new Q5 gets sportier S-line styling, while the plug-in hybrid, which carries the alphabet soup designation of 55 TFSIE, gets a more powerful battery that increases electric-only driving range to 23 miles, up from 19 miles in 2021. With BMW and Mercedes-Benz exiting the compact plug-in hybrid SUV market for 2022, the Audi Q5 55 TFSIE faces fewer rivals. In selected cities, Audi also offers a new traffic light information system for the 2022 Q5. Using vehicle-to-infrastructure technology, it predicts when traffic lights will turn green, helping drivers to spend less time idling in traffic. No matter where you live, the infotainment system gains improved voice control this year. To learn more about the Audi Q5, be sure to read our full expert rating for more details about this competent but ultimately unremarkable SUV. The revamped Q5 is unremarkable in nearly every aspect. The only standout quality is a roomy cabin. Otherwise, it comes up short in regards to comfort, performance and ease of use. The small luxury SUV class is full of overachievers, but the Q5 is merely competent. Our Q5, which had the base 45 TFSI powertrain, accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.1 seconds at our test track. That's a respectably quick time for a small luxury SUV with a base engine. Out in real-world driving, however, the engine sometimes feels overworked and there's a noticeable delay when you press the gas pedal. Braking is the opposite. It feels good on the street and makes it easy to bring the Q5 to a smooth stop. But in our track performance braking testing, our Q5 needed 129 feet to stop from 60 miles per hour, which is longer than average. The anti-lock braking system is pretty noisy too. Other downsides include overly vague and imprecise steering, you don't get a good feel for the road, and an engine stop-start system that's overly jarring when it fires the engine back up. The Q5 does have good grip and poise when you push it hard around turns, but it's the singular bright spot among otherwise middling performance. Our test Q5 came in the Prestige trim with the superbly comfortable front sport seats that have heating and ventilation. These front seats are the single most premium item inside the Q5. The cabin feels well built and insulated from the outside world. However, there are issues with ride comfort. The suspension sends vibration from the road to your seat, making it unavoidable that you will feel cracks and bumps in the pavement. It's not especially firm or sporty, it's just constantly busy. The lack of a refined ride quality is unusual in luxury SUVs of this caliber, and we expect more from the Q5. The Q5's cabin is spacious whether you're sitting in the front or the back seat, and it's easy to enter and exit through the well-shaped door openings. We also like the commanding driving position that provides excellent outward visibility. The standard 10.1-inch touchscreen looks great, but it's mounted to the top of the dashboard like a tacked-on tablet. That looks a little awkward, and it's even stranger to use. There is no dial or touchpad controller, so you need to poke and swipe to operate the infotainment system. This feels like it could be made easier. Many of our editors prefer the Q5's previous generation MMI infotainment system. Technology is a strong area for the Q5. Navigation maps are clear and easy to read, with accurate turn-by-turn directions. Our test vehicle came with a rich and voluminous Bang & Olufsen stereo system that certainly scores some luxury points. The advanced driver aids also performed well. Adaptive cruise control is helpful to use on the freeway, and you can't possibly miss the flashing blind spot warning lights. There were a few hiccups. Though wireless Apple CarPlay smartphone integration comes standard, connection issues forced us to plug in via a USB port. Bluetooth compatibility is good, and our vehicle included a wireless charging station. Don't expect much from the voice activation system, which requires you to adhere to strict prompts. At 25.8 cubic feet behind the seats, the Q5 has maximum storage capacity that is almost perfectly average for the class. Other luxury SUVs in this class like the BMW X3, 28.7 cubes, and Acura RDX, 31.1 cubes, do offer more cargo space. There are a few tie-down points inside but no underfloor storage. Small item storage inside the cabin is a bit below average. There's an average size center console, and two small trays that could hold some business cards, but not much else. The Q5 boasts a maximum towing capacity up to 4,400 pounds, which is strong for the class. Only a few competitors can match it. For parents, the easily accessible latch points and roomy back seat should make it easy to install even the bulkiest of rear-facing infant seats. The Audi Q5 45 T/F/S/I gets an EPA estimated 25 mpg in combined city, highway driving. That's higher than the estimates for a BMW X3 xDrive 30i, Mercedes-Benz GLC 304 Mach and Volvo XC60 AWD. Our test Q5 backed that up on our evaluation route by getting 27.9 mpg in real-world driving. Build quality is a hallmark of Audi vehicles, and the Q5 is true to the brand. The interior panels exhibit a tight fit throughout the cabin, and there's an interesting mixture of authentic metals, leathers and woods inside. Some competitors do a better job of wowing you with crystals or flashy styling, but the Q5 brings a lot to the table. Still, we're conflicted about its pricing. The Q5's base price is appealing for a luxury SUV considering you get standard all-wheel drive. But by the time you get up to the prestige trim, many rivals offer the same impressive set of features. There isn't a whole lot that separates the Q5 from the pack at this price. Audi offers only 4 years, 50,000 miles of coverage for the basic and powertrain warranties, which isn't helping its case. Audi rebuilt a brand from the ashes by taking on the established luxury set head-on, with flashy styling and dynamic features that made vehicles such as the Q5 the trendy alternative to BMW and Mercedes. But where is that strategy now? The Q5's recent styling refresh is overly conservative, and there's nothing dynamically to spark driver interest. It feels like Audi proverbially let off the gas for this newest Q5.